Hello, everyone. Welcome to the pre-stream. Just getting everything taken care of. Some folks are streaming in. All right, as we speak. We are to the point today of getting all of our minor pentatonic scales across the neck of the guitar. We're going to be talking about some exercises to really open up the fretboard for you today. I'm just getting everything going here as I talk. Let's see. So welcome to everybody coming in. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. A bunch of people are hopping in right now. Tell me a little bit about the minor pentatonic scale for all you guitar players out there. Was that your favorite scale in the beginning? Dean's here. Hey, Dean. How are you doing today, Dean? I hope you're doing good. Dwayne's here. Hey, Dwayne. Great to see you. How are you doing? How's your holidays going? I hope they were going good. Let's see here. Trying to open things up here for, let's see. Here we go. Academy group classes. I've got it. I found everything right here. Awesome. So we're going to be using, let's see, Kevin's here too. Kevin, let everybody know we have a new community, which is awesome. A new community feature in the Academy, and Kevin is in the lead by far. So it kind of has a gamification thing that people who are most, who contribute the most. And I think we got some other folks in. For a while there was just Kevin who put his video up and said hi. Me, I did the first one, but I think we got a few more. Haven't had a chance to get into there today, but we're going to. But it's really awesome. I've been using it a lot. It's got a great app for it. Let's see. Evan says I need to record my video and get it going. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I think it'll be fun. I think I'm going to record another one because the one I did as the person who started the challenge on that didn't count. Because I want some points too. Everybody else is getting points. I don't have any points. Evan says, but the mic is out on your phone. That's okay. Just it'll just be a very close-up video. Very close-up video. Okay, so what we're going to be doing in the Academy for our group class this week is taking parts of the 5 patterns. So everyone practices these patterns. Like so, right? Then you go to the next one. And the moving between them and thinking of them as a whole, all 5 of the patterns, is the thing that's really tough. And it's a big hurdle for a lot of folks. So I've got some super easy licks. They're really exercises, but they're licks that you can do going through all of the patterns up and down. And I did it over a blues track since we've been using blues here. The past couple of the group classes were a little, they were pushing it. They were some of the licks were a little difficult, and so I made sure these are a lot more accessible. Let's see. Dean says, I finally learned all 5 positions without stopping. Down and up. Took forever. Yeah, but let me tell you something. Now that you've got them, man, it's worth it. It is worth it. Some of my favorite licks came from patterns that I didn't normally use. Pattern 3, that, and pattern 5, especially pattern 5. Last week we spent a lot of time on pattern 5, and there's some of my favorite licks are in that pattern for blues. But you can use them for all sorts of different stuff too. Let's see. So how much time we got? 10 minutes left. We're going to be using Guitar Pro. I don't know if how many of you have ever used the software Guitar Pro. I'm not affiliated with them at all, but I use it. I really enjoy it. And the most of the lessons lately, I've been using Guitar Pro, and I've been never was able to share them because of the the platform that we use, but I've been zip filing the Guitar Pro files, so I'm able to share them now. So, so anything that we do today in with the minor pentatonic scales, we'll be able to share in this new platform. So I'm really looking forward. This is the first time I'm not going to be using Zoom or StreamYard. We're going to be using the in-app get together, and so it may take a little bit of time to get it figured out there. So, but let's see. I'm just going to share this first one today before we get started over in the Academy, and to show you exactly what I'm talking about as far as moving between the patterns. So I'm going to share the first one. Let me here we go. So this first one, we are using, let's get for this first one, we are using the low 3 strings of the minor pentatonic 5 patterns. So what I did is I made a little riff, and this was over like a blues thing. And what we do is we take that idea and we move it into each pattern. So I'm starting on the lowest note of the pattern. I'm going to the highest note of the pattern on the D string, and then going down the scale and doing a hammer on and pull off. Now what I'm going to do now, that's pattern 1, and pattern 2. It's the same exact thing. Lowest note, highest note, and then hammer on and pull off and walking down the scale. Next, pattern 3. And then pattern 4. And then finally, our last measure is pattern 5. All together. It's actually a cool lick. I would use that lick just to work my way up the fretboard. But what it forces you to do is to see each pattern as you go up and down. So that's a little tease about what we're going to be doing today. We've got, let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more that we'll be doing in the Academy live stream. And I'm just going to hang out with you guys for a few minutes before we got to head on over there. So let's see here. So I see Evan. I see Kevin. Dwayne. Man, it's great to see you, Dwayne. And Dean. So everybody, how has your practice been? I did a podcast today about that question I get a lot. Am I good enough for guitar, or how good do I have to get to get? And the podcast was super helpful, super helpful thing. A lot of good stuff in there, and I really got into it. I really enjoy things like that. So, also the second part to that is live in the Academy right now too. and that is a planner. It's if you're confused about which way to go, which direction to go when you're learning guitar, it's really helpful, help you out there too. So, David's here. Hi, David. How are you doing today? Have you put your video up in there yet? I think I did see your post on guitar players. That was pretty cool. I'm waiting to see if everybody will put their videos up there. Kevin says halfway through the podcast, we'll listen to the rest later. I'm going to check out that planner. Yeah, cool. Evan says, I haven't been able to find part 2 in the Academy. Well, let's go make sure that I have it up there. I'm going to go ahead and open it up right now. We have a few minutes. Here's the Academy. Because I did video editing all night until like 2 o'clock in the morning last night. So it should be live. So it's under lessons, part 2 lessons. Are you good enough? Oh, yep. You're right. Thanks, Evan. It was on draft. It is now up. So thank me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got it finished last night and hit save. It saved, but it didn't publish it there. So, okay, it's up now. So take a look a little bit later. And let's see, I've got a few minutes. I'm going to start heading over to the to our new community over there and start the group class there. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Okay. But thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. And great to see some folks I haven't seen in a while. And I hope I get to see you guys over there, some of our group classes in the Academy. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.